friends, it's me, your lovely friend. I'm here on your way again. I promised you last week that part two of the taking care of me will come up today, and true to my words, I'm here to share the part two with you. For those of you that were not with us last week, we discussed a wonderful topic, which is taking care of me. In fact, we talked about how self-care is so important these days in our times. And we dwell on the fact that, especially for those of us that have family depending on us, people depending on us, sometimes in the course of taking care of them, we neglect ourselves. And it's about time that we take a second look at taking care of us. Hence the topic, taking care of me. Today we are still going to continue with the same topic. Today we are just going to give you more tips. We are going to dwell deep on the topic to give you more tips on how we can personally take good care of ourselves. And the kind of tips I have prepared to give out, by the time I finish giving out, I believe that we wouldn't have any excuse not to take very good care of ourselves. Now, let's look at some of the things we can do to take care of ourselves. The first and most important thing that we can do to take care of ourselves in order for us to have good self-care, which will lead to healthy living or healthy life, is first, we must learn to love ourselves. We must learn to believe in ourselves. We must learn to appreciate who we are as people. Somebody may ask, what does it take, or what do I have to do to prove to myself or to show that I love myself? Dear, there are so many things we can do to prove to ourselves that we love ourselves. One, we must learn to pamper ourselves. How do we do that? You don't need to have a lot of money in your bank account before you think of pampering yourself. The little that you have, you can still have so many things to do to show that you care for yourself. First, you can once in a while, okay, once in a blue moon, or once in a while, you can just treat yourself to a wonderful meal in a cozy environment, in a cozy restaurant. I mean, you also need to sit in a nice restaurant for people to wait on your table. It's not all the time that you have to always cook at home and serve yourself. Let somebody treat you well also. You deserve it. Yeah. If not that, you can also prepare your favorite meal at home, and then you treat yourself to a nice wine alongside, and then you just switch on the fan or AC, or anything, just to feel that you're taking good care of yourself. These things, sometimes we don't really account for them, but they do magic in our lives. Aside going to a restaurant or treating yourself to a wonderful meal at home, you can also stroll at night. In the evenings, the breeze sometimes is very good. You can stroll at night, just absorb the night breeze and feel good. When you walk a long distance, by the time you come back home, you feel very energized, you feel very strong, very healthy, and you realize that you feel more relaxed than before. So I think that is also a way to pamper yourself, a way to take good care of yourself. You can also go to the beach side, okay, where you have a book in hand, you absorb the sea breeze, and you while your time out there. By the time you also come back at home, you feel very good. And if all these alternatives are not too convincing, I believe that you can also find a calm, cozy place in your environment, or you can go out of your environment in a very nice, cozy place and just enjoy nature, admire nature. That also is a good way to go. That's magic anyway. And so, first, you must appreciate yourself and treat yourself well. Tell yourself that you too, you are wonderfully created by God, and so you deserve the best. Um, that is one. Two, you must try as much as possible to avoid or not to accommodate negativity. We all know what negativity does to the body. Sometimes so many things come our way that if care is not taken, we tend to sink in that situation. It could be a pestering relationship. It could be a pestering issue that for a very long time we are not able to solve. Dear, it is not late. There is nothing that cannot be solved under the sun. If only you allow yourself to be swallowed up by the problems, then you will not have a lasting solution. But if you try as much as possible to solve that situation around you, it will be solved. And so I believe that we should not allow negativity to have the very best of us. You try as much as possible to surround yourself with positive vibes. You ignite positivity around you. If there is something that creates negativity around you, cut it off. If there is someone that breeds negativity, cut that person off. As much as you want to have a healthy life, you must ensure that self-care in your life is paramount. So anything that is of negativity, you do away with that and ensure that positive vibes always emanate from wherever you are. If you have to soak in good music, please do. If you feel so sad, if you feel so down spirited, and you need to sink to exhale some of the negativity out of your life, do that, my dear, because life is very short. And so the life we have now, we must try as much as possible to live it to the fullest. So you do your best also to live that so much life you envisage around you, to live that life you desire. You don't need to look at what people are doing and feel so bad that they have everything and you don't have anything. For all things, I keep saying that you look to yourself first. You always have to look to yourself first. You might think that everything is good at the other side, but hey, the reality is that it's not everything that you see that is the actual picture. For all you see, for all you know, all that you are saying may not reflect the actual picture. So please, try as much as possible to drive away every form of negativity. It doesn't help the soul, it doesn't help the mind, it doesn't help the body. And of course, it does spirit the very essence of your being. And so please, do away with anything that is negative, and all the time, try to invite positivity around you. And that is the second basic thing you need to do. So if you have to do this, you can ensure that people that are around you are of positive vibes. I mean, you choose your friends. If you think a friend is way too negative for your liking, drop that person. there are still friends, there are still people you will encounter. There are good people out there, there are wonderful people out there, there are great and amazing people out there. Look for people that will encourage you, that will press you on for a better tomorrow, my dear. Don't waste your time in a sinking boat, eh? Don't ever waste your time in a sinking boat. If it's a relationship that is sinking you down, do you want to go down with that relationship? No. Run for your life. And last but not the least, as much as possible, let us also have enough rest. Enough rest. We need so much to relax. We need so much to have enough rest. You know, the body is just like a machine. If we do not rest, eventually we will break the system down. And you want to break your system down before it gets to its actual time of breaking down? No, I don't think so. As much as we have strength, as much as we have energy, we shouldn't think that we are strong enough and all the time we'll have that snowball attitude towards work, that all work and no play. No, you need also to make time to relax. You need to make time to sleep. Sleep is very important. That is what God has made to rejuvenate the body. And so please, when you are tired and you need to sleep, sleep. Don't say that there is this program on the telly, I have to at all costs watch it. Please. It's at the detriment of your own health. And I don't think that you want to waste that huge money to cure a sickness that you cannot afford. And so while we have time, while we have the energy, while we have health, let us protect it. So remember, that is so important that we also indulge in sleeping. When you feel tired, please, and you want to take a sleep, you want to sleep. Sleep to rejuvenate the body. I believe that the body works effectively, the body works efficiently if we've had enough sleep over the night, if we've been able to relax enough. And don't forget also to do away with so many fatty stuff. You know, sometimes we feel that when we eat fatty things, we eat all the sweets, it shows that we are taking good care of ourselves, or it shows that we have the means. No. As the body is aging, we have to cut down fatty products, we have to cut down sweets. So please try as much as possible to do away with fatty products, to do away with sugary stuff, and do more exercising. You need to do more exercising. At least breast walking is recommendable for the women, you know. And I know that the men are very good with jogging and all that, but breast walking, I think that is quite recommendable for the women, and it has a lot of health benefits. It has a lot of health benefits. So, friends, this is something just to help us to take care of ourselves. After all, self-care is very much paramount these days. You wouldn't want to work hard, and then when the time comes for you to enjoy, you will be down with some terminal illness or disease. So as we have the opportunity to learn, let us learn so many things that will help us to stay fit and stay healthy. I believe that this has been helpful enough. Next week, same time today, I'll come your way with the final or the last episode of Taking Care of Me. I believe that you've enjoyed the program with me, and I believe that what I shared with you, the little I have shared with you, have been quite helpful, and I believe that we are going to learn something, or we'll take one or two things out of it and apply it in our daily activities. Love you so much, and I'm happy to come your way today. See you next week. Take care. Bye bye.